match day bond. Yeah, make sure you put it on record that yes, I'm going to be organizing a birthday party for all match day bonds right here. So remember, this is SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country. Brasso, we are airborne. Now, what do we know? And yes, I'll bet you na obabomoding na wemia share no so arobi na was here no aha me was about for start ba enti bacho bomoding na share ma me why aha enti share no u share obetimi atro bibi agu soro ho for God and country it's on. For God and country it's on. Aha enti bacho u share wi na wa tag nkrofo aha we target crofo by 10 and 20 crab. You can Patrick on you. You can untie. But of a phone, not cock for phone. And we are no target crofo. Aha, we target crofo we are. Afraid no one jatum. Who group we are so. That's our group no so what say amanatum. Na bibia kama. Who copy was here. Now who call WhatsApp. Now we why then? We there two groups no man for Ashe program. So that we appreciate what we do over here on For God and Country. I was SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra. But can you say show we want the show to be very, very interactive. It's for that reason why I no number ye be lines no tum number of phrases no ebusia 0260 1960 64 0260 1960 64 0260 1960 65 obamoding now ko ho a o fresh number we so a me pacho ayade a ye be ma kwan ama osujumedie no o de wonsusuye ne wadwenkyere ababeboa baba me sanka bi o se dwumedie it's also live on YouTube na busuafo ukọ ho a SOMPA 106.5 FM live SOMPA 106.5 FM live ukọ ho a eno so bagibre na wahwe dwumedie nkankan mo ama ne am hwe yen YouTube mo am hwe yen Facebook ni nyina no ye ma mo nyina aha I don't know the time you're watching over you're watching but also US abrochi mem na sabre enwumra ye ma mo adro ti be bia wo bia wutie en bia ro it's a special greeting we're conveying from SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country so the abremu nyina na ye dwumadie kai say ye waboafo a wo de bia dada no omo so asena ma de dwumadie ebrewo na makachels dada say enafie dai say uye nhyiamudie bi asa nhyiamudie no wo be serve eye eduane a titu dokono a enha ho say kwa kosoja akono adokono enha ho say ukwa kosoja akono adokono ana enha ho say ukwa akofo obi no wabone pa no anu adokono ne dia ma wo say dokono John's Bakery obechi akwan wo Domi Commercial Bank nechi wa wo mu nu adokono ton dokono na wo mu nu aton no me patro 3 cedis per ball for full like 3 cedis per ball dokono 3 cedis say tieni say kutu say bam kakraka pa enti patro say uye eye nhyiamudie bia wo be serve eye dokono ene your friend is nsiom nam bia me patro be sere say wo be bomodin na wo de weni a kire eye Domi Commercial Bank nechi wa wo de go house wo hwe John's Bakery wo benya dokono a ya no a eye kama me patro wo de serve wa hoho a ade a ebe ma we nije soronko tim patro bomodin akopon machi akwan ma me nsan ka obio say 21st clinic for so ya sene kese pa ye ka 21st clinic a sciatica wo yo obi a wuntini mu ta twetwem gangan free nan mu ebe pem otumpom hey komanda sakra na se nante ho kra no aya woden me patro sa de yade no your friend is sciatica na sa sciatica yi me patro dwumaku ba ko pe clinic ba ko pe ene wo Ghana ha ewiase afana nyina de abodi nkrata ma ne se ono internet ono original ono researcher ono commando ono commander 21st clinic asem na me kan wo de uni me di echi ha wo de bomodin na fa woni kire 21st clinic bi e ben o na o mesaw ya open massage eye massage papa de a 21st clinic o me bo ye pa be say Ghana ha de afana be bia mo ho na wo nkran ha na wo teme nkan da nwumre a na wo sa problem no na sa wo hawo na ana wo yade bi wo kun yade no nko a say ye ndwudwu ye stroke na di unya me pa 21st clinic e wo nkran Tantra Hill Runabout wo be hu omo ho tema omo Roman Catholic asori dan echi ho a kaswa omo New Market obum kwan no so ho a Kumasi omo ehia overseas baby SOMPA FM wo na ho na omo wo sunyane omo ne regional hospital first gate no edi nhwenu mo omo Tachiman Tachiman for some temenka OGN Bank building e ho na omo so one kransa omo ben children's park no takwa omo Roman stores ne nchen kwa takwa de omo efie kuma number 9 taxi station na omo sa wo brekum go so na oboase hye so wo pese wo ne 21st clinic edi anu baba edi nkomo a number obe phrase sunie me pacho 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 and then 21st clinic munje mutuwe ombo adwuma gidi ete pacho 21st clinic there say do ombo adwuma no de almost abasubo na abasubo de omanya bebere baba mi say ka say eduro bi so adwuma so ande tatatwe papa ande friend dudu so we be ma na wo no mo a wafon a wayi nkrampan a obesi udadem kama we oba na weni ase atototom na opese afele ma wa dudo we na be ye wa magic na ma so we oba na wotime nkan na nyum na obu nsa na obia de wa ye calendar e de kese busumi aso de busumi na aso ye de ga we ai me pa cho aye 20 na 74 T74 be ma bi o jinso a me pa cho bobo na kope 20 na 74 e be ka wa asama ma Food and Drugs Authority for age atum we oba wa fefuru anye mawo oba wo ma akoda no for enye mawo saa so na akoda onye ni 12 years 20 na 74 enye mawo pato na he ne yeko
prof
bibi aboko de
na me adom boko Monday ye buy odi ya bepie and na Friday prof ma menkin kan de bi o Matthew chapter 6 verse 9
efasafo ho ana
or say verse 9 or say this then is how you should pray. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we also forgive our debtors.
Good.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Sir.
Aye.
Whoa.
It's weekendy. The empire ye dey koni.
I don't know.
I am palboy more.
Oh yeah. Actually, I said you made in Asia.
Near the Ashas. In Fayam consohim. Ye free bonim.
Yes, sir.
And ma will be my cousin be a ye and Fayam consohim. Ne ye free bonim. Now asumdwe nya hoden nya nunyam da. Enti weekend empire ye bonye. Nyame fa ye nko. No nye free musuo ne yesem. No san fa ye mehia Monday asumdwe mu asiye funu ba akumuma na nyakopon ne bambo enye kese wo yen so. Enti empire bonye prof. Weekend.
Yeah, that's it. Na show no ye dey fine.
Ni nyina gira won sam mutu adu matiem.
Safo.
Mutu adu matiem.
Safo. But they ye monitor producer. They ye monitor na as a amanfo bi de sumo ebo ye Kofi Adams. Once all we natural sports ministry ho a ono a minister others has ministry na no. So say the amanfo Canada say what the MPP for the MPP for Bimu
Ebinum
Ebeko a World Cup.
Oh, okay.
Now
don't about US.
I don't know about US. Now as some will come to the crowd and say that's allegation with the or the MPP for call a year your friend say World Cup. Now some come away. Now MPP for Munya Ghana for now Oya Sakra why from
Munya citizens.
They be Oya Sakra why from so.
Say ni bottom one na say ya buying bottom.
Me da minim
ano ni asem na esi e na esi ebisa ni bottom dia wonya fum so bia aban dia de esi ehwe ma bi onya fum
wo de kojo aban wa kojo aban wa
na prof yenko bi
o zere
yenko pa we ni yenko ye si akohwe bo
wo de say o yere wo de dante ni de o pa so de fasoko Okay, so you need the hopper. Maybe SARFO producer, you need the whole brutal.
Oh, damn.
Why am pensing good?
Me kwa beba.
SARFO. Hey, I found one. But yes, we have from one drink.
Oh, we are cohebo. You cohebo.
Yeah.
World Cup.
Yeah.
Cohebo aba.
Kojaba. Kojora. That is say. That's it. Kojo so mic no mami. Kojo that say.
About green na net resi aso. Digital foi.
Yeah, digital. Na kojo that nyamam to say.
Prof, nyam boko.
Bibia boko there. You have been monitoring the political space. Exactly. Now, all monitor now issues ben partner and get your attention before we delve deep into this one.
Oh, issues, yeah.
There be two key issues are. Ufi says those two key issues, you know. You want to have your take on them. Okay, one. Mamema Obako. Chief Justice, no prima facie case against a OSP, any electoral commissioner and their deputies. So information iba out. Say one kasaro, how do you see it?
Province na mbebie ma no akasa e wo video yi so no ma memfa ni die ni obu ematie fo na memfa nchi asoronko enye den emom ene sabe obi biara sabe wode ni fidie ato eye SOMPA FM na megina Ghana fo nyina na mu so abomaba so woni production team ene nwuma pa a moye e de aboa eye oman no na sabe and then you ni bie ana ni oni ne a obeka amana du bedwam ne asebe na asem endu dwom mo na makoye ntemuginaafo ama mo ene ne omukura tumi and this even so mo wasem bi kan kora mo so prof ena omefa good no my den o maka asem no saa nso na ye ana se omo tumi nso poma so maka de akofo ma mo nso ana be de ebefa ntimfini honof mo na mo ye den mo na mo ho edwuma no so the way SOMPA FM especially led by prof and who producer Bright and who production team SARFO no ne mebra peni no mu nyina Patrick no mu nyina nyame hyamo ne mu nwuma pa mo ye de abwaga na man na mama mo shaping the discourse in the political arena say what me say SOMPA FM open credible reliable information source
yeah
the be obanya correct information said dey anya kotebeka ana anya propaganda na anya jandam opa ti SOMPA FM
sure
aha and obanya credible information
yeah that's it
prof prof easy asabno me kan wo ba bi say prima facie case and omantimi anya ewo petitions omodi akonu apart from that we see and also panchre intina de be me kire say asem ba NDC as a political party yawo NDC because any duma NDC ni bia be dia dance then unless we are pretending
all right
NDC ni bia be dia dance say mama na say we wey EC they kind of deputy so not only that even including the director were in charge of IT EC no they have not been in our good books, we have not also been in their good books and it is true and they are all clear obi biara or Ghana politics when him say we unless you don't follow issues and every single person, every Tony can hurry knows very well how the woman in question, the commissioner herself, treated us. And no money woman and baby kontia. We all know. Why not in this town? Just because he was smiling. And then nante, you want you baby mama ye technical issues nangaza all. So yani mama nangaza die. Nyame nukura nim NDC as a political party yet ya do ho so won't lie to you when mu ntwa ntro as a political, not the government but as a political party but senior would dem make
Ethiopia
entina mette de grassroots no response na as time e ba ye say Chief Justice Antiman developing knowledge senior friend no prima facie are in the case so I understand the party's reaction, the party's base but so you understand the party's base and where they are coming from.
Sure.
That is why you say the time I said buy na a man for your video a be can say and I didn't president na yama president na way why you way people are saying all sorts of things.
Martin
A man for your videos upon videos and I'm telling them say no, we are getting it all wrong. The reason why I think we are getting it wrong, let's say, Prof.
Yes.
Those petitions currently on the table of the president and the chief justice that does not have evidences against the woman. Enum panchere say, mame no so.
Unti asiye no.
Me menti asiye. Ene na answer me no kwa nyanti asiye. Because so share many petition ko.
Who did petition beko?
Ye di beko president.
The other petitioners, no, were you a part of them?
No, I was not part of them.
So this one,
it's a new set beko. No, enya me nkwa na me kokra. We are almost about 8 people are preparing petitions all over.
Sir.
Yes. Mame no okosu bra fom. Onko nsiom asate so mfam buram. Be bia be fa bia ye be yi no. Yanya kasi ye be yi no. Ye be yi no.
Be bia. Wo se de mame no obanya dey.
Onko so mra fom emfa nsiom mfa jam. Yanya kasi ye be yi no petition. And the petition be flood the presidency.
That's a petition. Nobody corner still Chief Justice and who?
It will wonder you to know. Prof, let me state this. Let me state this. Very sharp. See, maybe did na ye no petition 7 na our presidency ni na has not even highlighted what we think.
Have you seen those petitions?
I've not seen it, but I'm just saying something. See, it will shock you. Because your Okroma electoral commission be the result back 7 at the president be Okroma, and you think that cannot take off an electoral commission? You think that cannot take off an electoral commission? You Okroma electoral commission at the private a particular community constituency from having a member of parliament representation in parliament for almost 4 years, which is the breach of the fundamental right of the people by having what? By having representation in parliament. Prof. And do you think that this is not enough to take up the AC? So maybe what I'm saying is, say, it will wonder you to know. It will wonder you to know, say, petitions na ako petitions na sabi ako presidency or ako chief justice. It maybe be one say ye bias a petition in ma okra. None ni any person and found kokra no. None of those petitions highlighted that. So, Prof.
Yeah.
As ma me kana me traffic chete na come asem so taw and say yeah dey a petition no mo dey akono NDC fon come to mu yem enye hwe ene pa nkere say EC no ho so it doesn't mean so, Prof. Ene pa nkere so ho so ene pa nkere so onye hwe petition so ko na say yetimi nya send your friend yetimi nya aba bi wo petition no say we ye betimi agina so e dey ayi send your friend no EC a enye dey a president be dey be ma pro Ebema send your friend process na then act started. That is one thing you must know. In the end, this will be another come to me.
All right, about this particular issue, no so. I want accuse Kofi Adam say NDC supporters be accused Kofi Adam say. Well, Kofi Adam said the MPP supporters and they call World Cup. San come on what?
Before I make us come on natural crime, I said be my producer, anti-producer.
Denga.
Release from the sports ministry.
Release from the sports ministry.
Just a see again by.
Okay. Send man no send him na.
Yes, and I'm a producer Ceciana.
Okay. Me pacho. Hey, no. Hola. Lafia benwe. Ade obeso. Ode bi nyabotre. That's me bisa no. And you know, ba me ko jo aban nwie. Ko jo aban de me ni be wi obefiri obefiri sisia. Da ya ba amasama broni. And I'm Yankasa.
And I'm boss. Ali.
Oh, Memphis Ali. I mean, who Ali will baby pa.
We set the agenda, Prof. Jai, you best share agenda more.
Now, Amasama bro, we catch us say, oh, yere, and also Massing. No,
we see who set the agenda, Jai.
Prof Massenia.
Wasn't there?
Okay, Massenia producer.
And you know. What does the communique say? But I want to read that communique. But I know you have my contact, so you send it to me directly. And
okay.
So I can read it right up now.
But all the shit I'm high na me ready.
Hey, ni panyo.
Nabi, anya sa anyama na doso.
Ala sama bro ni na mam to say.
Boko Prof. Boko fan.
Say so don't trend you judi pa.
Sir.
Now I don't know. Say they will born who modern. Enti doctor ba mo bia we. Omo camp no mo hu ana.
Papa. Hey, doctor. What do you say the doctor friend me?
Of course, eh?
Zongo minister.
Oh, yeah. Hey, engineer say Muba me mu dia Zongo minister.
Doctor baby ah. O ka say come on pon nim. Ba woni aka say Zongo minister.
Sir.
Only Dr. Dinky town ekasene.
Sir.
The next 10 years who crop so.
Oh,
That's the person he is. Yes. Obe fraud by name.
Enti me only me shada me ye MCB or Fechiman.
Okay.
These youth employment YEA skills training be on my Techiman.
Okay.
Yeah, I moderated it. Yeah.
Okay.
I moderated and to me this share to whom obe whom.
Oh, the next one Obeka is a prof. Yeah, Obe fraud.
Okay.
Let's say who yaji. I be a captain of the airwaves. So.
Oh, we are sure.
Oh, yes. It's
Oh,
like
we are sure.
I'm telling you.
Oh.
I can't one step, but now I take you over the
Our God is able. Yes, our God is able. You know, Safo can take a send away ma on a photo screen also my kind here. But before Mami Ali Akwaba Ali, that's saying Bibi Aboko so Mike no mame why.
Off.
Aye.
Yes, yeah.
Na
Pomo.
Oh Bibi Aboko.
I said the only one sense, and you must say Coso Ghana.
Oh, na nema ko yedi.
How many are bear mine, the cocoas and coconaba?
Ni ko kona baba me light na me tria me bre.
Oh, sao.
Cha electricity.
Don't have for my.
They be nyabuto.
And
Oh, I don't me invite him.
Compare previous year, once a improvement.
Previously no be job 500.
Oh, really?
Say be job 2000.
Really? Ebiana bear fault. What's on my
Then fault.
because the maintain on this. Hold on, baby, I remember 10 on.
Titi na 40. Misu to light 200 cedis. But 4 days.
Show consumption so
Because
once they work on
consumption.
they work on prof they work on minute
you can explain tire.
baby I remember
Misu light ni the white thing.
ne boy den wo ho well but me hu ne sa to be very honest with you
Ali.
me person dey be on yourself
What the man can no crench prof. No grab ba ko pe Ali. No krana e wo hono.
Aye.
Opa ko pe IMF conditionalities ni IMF agreement na ye ne way for sign under the MPP as well government. Ube hu nsama maka fa electricity nsam ho e wo ho. Ene na nchen ofa the Ghana waterfall mechanism.
Prof, eno nukura na waka no.
Meba o se me kasa me nkan wie nana mpacho. Ofa sa documents na se wo check light bill normally enka wasi ye tua na anka ye wasi ye tua the additional 50% of this current price. Recommendation say additional 50% of this current price. Enka wasi ye tua. Even with the economic mismanagement that we know, IMF ayina ya saimo e was
All right, so we let be free the Ministry of Sports dated 20th February 2026. I had a letter not for Mana and Saka, but the retraction and apology regarding misinformation and disinformation about World Cup slots and visa allocation. The Ministry of Sports and Recreation wishes to address a recent broadcast on Radio XYZ hosted by Biaminia Ejawuso, during which an NPP communicator, Mr. Benjamin Jawu, stated that Honorable Kofi Adams, Minister for Sports and Recreation, has allocated 100 World Cup slots with visas issued to NPP members. We wish to clarify that this statement is entirely false, misleading, and malicious. The ministry has not approved, authorized, or implemented any framework or plan involving government-sponsored fan participation for the 2026 World Cup, nor has any decision been made regarding the allocation of such slots or visas to any group. This false information is deeply regrettable and has the potential to create unwarranted disaffection within the sports sector and among the public. In the light of this, we respectfully request that the management and the host of Radio XYZ retract the statement and issue a formal apology within 12 hours of receipt of this notice. Additionally, wait that the correction be given an appropriate prominence in the same manner and reach as the original broadcast had. While we acknowledge and appreciate the value the valuable contribution of Radio X website to sports development and nation building, we emphasize the importance of responsible journalism. Verification of such critical information prior to dissemination is essential to prevent the spread of falsehood. The ministry remains committed to transparency, integrity, and the promotion of fair and accurate communication in all matters concerning sports and national development. And then, okay, so this one was signed for on behalf of the minister, Babaratanku. I think I have it right. Head of PR and Communications for the Ministry of Sports. Okay, so this is the communication emanating from the Ministry of Sports.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Before I'm educating Kasano, Mr. Speaker, sorry.
Prof.
Oh, Brian and I mean,
no,
my friend, Mr. Speaker,
Speaker, some name.
Prof.
Yeah.
As I'm a medical, I can say, yeah, Kasama parties are my bayaba. Am I at where the Ekasa de Boabai? Na Adibakwa, I was a NDC4, Yanes Yen and Kaya command to ye. Obia and Kana NDC ni Bia Sabi, what in the Bia and Kana command to name. The Bia Yabotre, Yenim Hita, Ewo system. Yenim the where people toiled and sacrificed, laid down their lives for us to win power. And there is no doubt about that. We knew people went all out, protected ballot, and make sure say their vote were counted for the NDC, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama government, to win overwhelmingly. In Tianya, there, Sabi will joke with whatever they are doing.
All right.
Inti sasemba na allegation krana se grassroots kasa. The ebetro mo say ye pomacho. Nyame nya den, nyame mo abotre. But Prof, me person me fa dem to NDC grassroots for anim say omo mani nko bebi ho.
Denga.
Ade wo so omo mani kon na ye the deliberate attempt of the MPP communication team. Say time ye e de koi Omedin draw e dia go NDC appointees who fin.
Omedin draw.
That is it. Well orchestrated.
I'm not away.
Deliberate. Intentional lies.
Information.
Meba. Me say when you come hand and higher. Flyers was going around. There is this particular news portal via ETA publishing Nyoma editor NDC4. Ghana today. I don't know whether you see that news portal. You see that news portal. Who just mentioned it? Who just mentioned it? We were here. Meba.
MPP before we say chiri.
Me say, Mamen come asem so. Unim. Me say Prof.
Kasa unim.
Prof. Ye nim MPP before we share chiri.
Before we share chiri.
Masa anya bibia na ebodi. Ye nim before we share chiri. Ye won before we share chiri.
Then it's not true.
Ghana today. Kwabia say atro bibia MPP before pana. Me say kwabia say atro bibia MPP before pana. Always propaganda against the NDC.
Me
everything we know deliberately. Oma adwene say, Prof. Ombe gu ya appointees who fin. And they will create a problem. Listen very well. If you are an NDC person, you're listening to me. Listen very well. They will create a problem between one, leadership of the party. Two, the people who are serving in government and the grassroots.
Hey,
it's a strategy. It's a strategy. And then I'm friend Jandam. I don't know whether I remember. Time I can take one me free fa ene wo bisina do na wo MPP adia tum se ye nim de we ye nim de we ye jandam asema nya no kra be kan se de ye no kra and then you just listen anka Bengazi video no wo kra betimi aboma tie fatie you listen to his video. He was very deliberate. Okwe na asema kan say hey ye da Kofi Adam sase see wama MPP for World Cup slot 100 intinu station na wo so no ye TV SYZ. Why no more netakasa o TV SYZ? But why no more TV SYZ? NDC4.
And he was not questioned.
Only say most of the base of the party and then etie TV is intentional and well calculated. I'm not talking about
yeah.
But what I'm talking about is the NDC for grassroots for nearby baby so we should be very careful. Sasamaba the way I yet to hear no agu yem penny for no so. But sometimes a young man America kakra. Nyen hwehwemu kakra. Nyen tie from the person's own mouth and say you are jumping the gun and now you are jumping into what? Into conclusion.
All right.
Professor Kofi Adams Yobia. Listen to me very well. Sports minister. Current sports minister. Kofi Adams Yobia. Sabi, Prof, on fact grassroots in Diagro. Ope typical grassroots manner. A political party man, I say constituency secretary. Or free ho be regional youth organizer. Or free regional youth organizer be national deputy youth organizer. So okay. Be national deputy secretary. Be national organizer. In 2016 no na campaign coordinator. And then no say a spokesperson quite my your founder. Jerry John Rollins. And the Prof, share the caliber of Kofi Adams. Honorable Kofi Adams, sorry. Honorable Kofi Adams, share the caliber of person. Ye po be all bang grassroots no pan Kofi Adams. Because we are fact grassroots level, no party no rank and far we form sa.
Ye nesi form me why? Me
pacho me si form. And we be do so. And for Kofi Adams to get such a huge opportunity and ignore the effort of the grassroots, it is never possible. It will never happen. That is one thing the grassroots must know. Kofi Adams Yobia a ban the grassroots in summer and then akuma sopa. And this what I'm talking about. MPP for nini. That is why they want to incite the grassroots against the man. Because someone say man need what do sports it is making the MPP party unpopular. So to create a problem between on any grassroots no. That is what they are doing. That is what I'm saying. Say Sasemba for penny for we should be very careful.
All right.
There is no way Kofi Adams on any day has given any slot as we speak. Do you know the only slot that have been released?
Yeah,
the ama send your friend NLA National Lotto Authority. Say yan fan to Lotto. Wa obedi on a fair ground. Wa obedi no wonje na wonya den. Won ko hwe match. And I want to answer no. Yeah, the ama NLA. First one the ama NLA as we speak. Minister and any government nankasa kwala they are not even sure. So met me sponsor nipa akwa America ko all entities. Any private organization say that omumbra with sponsorship to come and help them transport supporters from Ghana here to America.
Mami now see.
But they make also Prof see wuti.
Mami now see.
Ebanu Kofi Adams NDC for munya botre. If you want a man that have the grassroots at heart, it is the sports minister Honorable Kofi Adams.
But about so much just
because wafa ayinu mu say there akopem so. And there is nowhere Kofi Adams sports minister be there. It will never happen.
But
one thing I'm
but slots the people go MPP for minority in parliament. Slot.
Asama can be the minimum.
Slots.
Asama can.
Slots.
Prof. That there I don't know where you got it from.
But slots.
NDC base asama ba pato yenjina yenkambum de nyabotre ye hu de bia be ye be sia ka ye be sia ka
ewra me pato bra na me hwa de wo bag bra aden ena nso biem time heba me hye ya me ka se yi ba akun ani wayi mi ensen bra sanya time heba me hya esia gyimi ni me fiefo enya de abaako ebeso yen we de udi se ofani nyina time heba me hya me ka se me di one dance ya heaven ena de mekwa akopie enti se malaria we draw ne time heba mixture enye enunku de nanum to a wontimi anidie no time heba mixture duro no ena yema wo oba a wafa free heba center ewo emrom Abidjan house ana ba akoso wo atonsu Monaco junction
eno echi obenya bi atowo over the counter medicine sellers ene heba shop dodo na emu
Fre 0244 417669
Kayo set time no time time heba mixture afi malaria fever bi adani ziba ewo mu
Yas Herba, Yas Whitening, any Yas Total Care Gel Toothpaste, and any brush, Abusian Chamfa.
Sawo pedudu tu e won kan ha. For Leicester Ghana Limited, and was 050-161-9588.
Leicester Ghana Limited, and the Yas Toothpaste mo ahodo, and the brush abedwaso, abeb 21st Clinic a sciatica expert. Sciatica no, o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu, na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no. Se ho teche ma, eno ene ye fa ne sciatica. Na etimi bubu oto ase ka wo se dwe wo srem wo je ho ba bia enye na no na 21st clinic ba ya adwuma pa wo mu yenti abasobo o magye no Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa wo mu gi international awards ahodo wo mu gi local awards ahodo na anu nso na wo mu bie the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim ha no ebi ni ba bia gi se 21st clinic nko wo mu di bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mom ade ba ko a wo magye din wo mu pa no eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ne ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mu ho
Enkran ha sese ye wo Tantra Hill runabout se wo free enkran eba ye wo wonsa nifa so wo fra masaman so na eba nso a wonsa bonkum so eho na wo behu ye
0540-311-311 0540-311-311 na 21st clinic still wo mu ye sciatica expert
tontonte yanum nsane e fa adwen
ne e fa adwen mpa se na nim se brebi beba ama tonti na 74 upa ye ne simple T74 abeye aduru
tonti na 74 ana T74 asa twe ya dwene asina nanom dodo so se de na dodo bua ma na nanom enyare basabasa no saa na tonti na 74 ana T74 ebu anipadua no
emo immune support enti obi onum bie no abrebia ne ho den
tonti na 74 yinso ya ye no se nsuo krokro wa kama enti ba bia wonam bia obetimi de wade akọ
samene wa ankefi na ekroyi eda no nko na wie ye wa bra mennom T74
se mennom tonti na 74 menya hodin mennom ne dabia
T74 yi eye hahama ene ye de aye na DHC ena aframa na ye kama saa no T74 ahoden ni apomuden ko a
woko pharmacy ana ba bia to nwo bia ubenya tonti na 74 yi bia to
T74 yi enye ma oba wa fafuro ana obi a o manufo ana se obi a onya mfie dumienu
etu phone 050-162-8931 and 0246-073
0540-311-311 0540-311-311 na 21st clinic still wo mu ye sciatica expert
Abusha Ekoso Adamase Samutie SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and Country. Yeah, Babio for the second part of the show. Remember, when you were kwa maso asena debia for God and Country, no. Yeah, the bro. 21st Clinic is one of our major sponsors. Tontina 74, and then Domain. Jaws Bakery. They are all part of us right here. But patrol time, no. I know, sir. With the time, when the time is ripe, I'll be giving them lots of credence right here, of course, on the show today. But my men could be na mema. Amasama broni, my mema akwa baby.
Yeah, Prof. Me just super.
Bibi aboko there.
Aboko na ose.
Ose me niye maybe oho ose me jai. But I believe, sir, it's all in the interest of love. Because love dear eba me say it's all we say maybe a house and be jai because when we are talking about love
line no breaky
yo adeu beso
obvious
ka ho pogo me
near Jabia Lanfia.
Yes,
including my parents.
Near Jabia, including your Kapapogo near Abieza.
Everybody.
My mother was having go in Brazil here. That no enemy who videos we said nam na yenu bema Simon Asafo Jabe won no na yenya ntie say sa video no na wam odi koko ekuafo di ma na mo ye kire ye sa kan wa homa no so a ye ne be di enkomo mini Simon me patcho na ho te sen
nyame adumo opani ye ho ye pa
yo patcho ye from ABOTCHIE ntina na wa refer to me as ABOTCHIE ye ma akwa baba for God and yeah hey na no demonstration ye am ye
yo ABOTCHIE me da say me say yeah, Western of region has say especially so she ne important mono. Ezuma potin ya say kuku. Dia onye kuku kreni no. Yesuma enyeje. Tema ye say be ye kire. Ani say enra nyame aba enra no. That means because now you expecting numbers around 2,000. And I said 3,000. Nebu you really kire no. Ini be bad demonstration no. Who capture, let us say, and then 4,000, 5,000 on the principal streets of Sehiyu or so, National. Now, a nipa na busu na yes, but Namani Adana will be a one demonstration peacefully.
Okay. Now, our demonstration mo no GDP say mo de mo how egu krata so na why na mo de krata na komano
but also be man take question
na me bisa say we hear demonstration I mean say eya na mo butro mo nsem egu krata
of events started to 6,000 CDC eswati by almost 1/10 now in Sabeka a figure around 25,000 you first of all ask yourself say there was a one cost to defend the party abra usita echo another bang open you share demonstration ya na for tactical scientific for research it is women research but the fundamental issue is that and I'm take a focus strike now not a CPP research and a UGCC you know say Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana what na fie da busumi nyensa eko busumi 9 eno amanyoko be ne church about 2-3 weeks ago, Senior Staff Association of the Universities of Ghana, one more declared strike, and a party being a century. But a clear phone call, you know, say, a buying any opposition party, no woman, you say, a buying enjoy no political, they are MPP for the century, Ghana for the country, MPP for now, 90. But that is not the case. At the end of Coco, come with MI, Sana, yesterday, Emma, so. And yes, Rabbi say, on tea and common rather than say, oh, share which party now, way party, then at this point in time, that's no, and fast would be and to Mobia. You say, I buy 15 years of my cultural crack, so yeah, press conference, and will be now a freedom. Now I saw no, am I because of any Kenya and the mobile. At least a 4 or market house and banner and 3 year. One more die of Academy. That's lawyers. You know, I think that just last week, we had some record strike. Let's look at me in Kwaso. When you go strike, I need one question. What will say? The other thing I am yesterday, it's yesterday. A clear for Western of reason and a year yesterday. And now you put ya and a year. Okay. No, beyond the surgery. Or your bad demonstration in the piano. You'll be awaiting another battle fire or your cocoa credit who say. Officially, Banafa, I was so sorry, no Cassetia. Yamu, and yet it's a demonstration, no, as a so.
And you know, ye bizarre with a demonstration, of course, on Rano. A year, a manonibia, a mambecahu, a mamanye. So, and Rano, that means various, you know, commentators on the year demonstration. The reason why I'm bizarre, a year, a month will be because MPP for now, a shake, you know. The NDC MP, Emma, Bodi, Samson, Ahi, and now Okaye, say a year demonstration, no, now a politically motivated. And then one more bad demonstration, the Bibiano, Yemobia 250 Ghana cedis to join the demonstration. Now, Yebisa say, Sam come away about a 12 thing, and no crepa say, Mutriska, Wabra, Moody man, for so join the demonstration, Anna.
Obani, a branch at the Fry Mumra, and now, yes, video demonstration, Kosono, Yamaniska, 250 cities, so made them when in Awaba. Namen Chadi, and now the pay. Yansaka, branch of Corona video within a platform for Frosso. Eki kan sense yera mahama bona wati sono enyashi ekafo nyintu na yenti abayase uka video ni edu nia it tells you say onu no NDC ni and na ye demonstration no here you say indeed omeso man ko fa be fry mu nyame pra ne eda na say wo mo be fry mu no o man fa to kwamba a obia empra now sa branch ye the video ni no yakika tie ni meaning to make it forward right after this interview, maybe forward.
Yeah.
So no the same person. And coincidentally, at the year, first video, and one of the demonstration, nothing right. At the year, video, no. And one, and here are something I open or empty for both constituency.
Yeah.
This whole region, we are looking up to him because he is
all right.
This is maybe to Kuko Nibiasio. Open young fan called Depu. Okabakato to Koko Nanison, and then you are buying Munabu Sadani. No amount of food. But when the airport has been on Anasika Imiho, and the price now by the Toko, maybe I know Kasi, I like the coast. Toko, the back, exchange rate of the Asifana.
3,600.
3,600.
3,600.
And then the second country that Ivory Coast will crampo or need proper structures in place no. Almost on 3,006. Na Ghana, minimum guaranteed price. And it's about a sort to guaranteed minimum price in Kenya. Or man on the country. What are you saying? Okay, what you could go so. After now, Katek, oh, yeah, they are parliament. It's the policy document, and I would not to say so.
Okay, now, we'll get back to you at a later date. Say the bayan command be see, but say no answer the Jawa more corner. Say the dem pan any ya mu here say aban ebeye 1 year then amobe.
Yeah, you are say aban that now all the price na kwa to at least 3,600 net and I say Obama price more than 3,000 cedis. Sabaya demonstration no the first out of series of events. What is in the pipeline subsequently Sabaya Sufra and demonstration on the street. The bear demonstration in another form.
It's not going to be demonstration on the street, but a demonstration in another form. And obey ding action and in what form are you talking?
I get at the end of the year. See that now okay, that's fine.
All right, so let's leave it here. I think Corner will see how it unfolds. But the next demonstration at Abenga.
As it stands now, everyone presented petition. Our next line of action depends largely on how the government and Cocoa Board respond to our petition. God bless you. Why? Okay. Simona
Safoije, leader Cocoa Farmers demonstrating against government. And what is happening? Ali, we are very comfortable with this conversation.
Well, I'll be very comfortable with this conversation. I think the most important thing, first of all, Arefoni Atifu Omoheti, Ghana Fanina, Namizo, and MDC for almost follow program. I'm saying demonstration before say Beshas here cram put on MDC for near who enter that say Bibisa Ebekoswo. Because a Kamia say MPP for no said Cocoa. Issue no eba no ne propaganda no mo pese mo ye no aban no anamutu a otu ye no ekowi ase no na kamia koye se animguasie yaba because ohwe say the na conversation say koso na on the grounds Cocoa Kriafo no abebre na ba abontia beka said they are highly satisfied with. I mean, the abino at the Emma Omo because unprecedented in a Hana history of this country. But so videos won't here be. A lot of videos are but the most important thing is they say Cocoa Kriafo one more tia all this narrative no. I want to say. For the first time in the history of this country, Abambia Bar, what's Myanmar FOB price 92%, what's Myanmar Equiafo, on record say a BNC that. The best NPP etimi was somewhere around 70%. And the crampono na dollar no was so somewhere around 15-16 Ghana cedis. I was saying calculation na I was saying more than that. It got to a time now 1 ton near $12,000 and Atiaba from say woo around 4,000 Ghana. So the ordinary cocoa farmer, some of our team ya call grounds what new marco the deal come church said the government has done enough because out of 100 now 92 are at the MBM. Unprecedented. MPP for the country. Say yama to me anything more than 70%. Amokrampo mantimi manage dollar na year ehuru cost ro krampo no. What was the end result? So the cost wo nyina no propaganda. A backfire that is a woman a bason crofwa na we ya o kasa ye woman ya teacher sika na ma na mo ye de mo ye.
You can see that.
No, you see the
point
is,
can only allege. You can
but I mean we allegation but we are all alleging fine. I mean say allegation by say 250-300 Ghana cedis and way. And so if it's not true they should take the guy on because idea so how can such a very important, issue. Yanka so your MPP ni now your kuku you don't have the right to demonstrate. Of course. One more be NDC for MPP for women have right to demonstrate. But it become worrying say, oh, so yes, ba same crop your own supporters are one more crumple a being kokoda. Now what bass someone so lie now one more enquire demonstration. That is where how worried is it? Who are you deceiving? One more moye kriafo now modoko kwa nkasa no. Woni omoko didi nkomo no so mun actually womun so madaje. At the end of the day, now MPP for a woman they say a phone crowd be or a phone crowd go be that. No bass so much Chessica more at Chessica Secala will say woman ram the day. The Ghanaian voter is very discerning. The Ghanaian cocoa farmer is very discerning. What I'm saying, I buy I do what's what you be. Now, quite agriculture, acquire rehosem ewo. A camera say cocoa not say, said the pra and say agriculture. Woman talk. And ne information means I can not say, said the Ghana, yatimi adiaba from ma say no, ya solve a problem no. I mean, they are also trying to emulate a style. Because, said a was no, they can buy a pro. People are having the cocoa, a go baby, so munyasika, no marco, tabanin cement. So I don't get the point. MPP for I simply do not get them. And 92% near the mine, Monsieur Swa, and your mom, your market for the saying. Your mom 200% now. Now 108 now. American no. One number one first Canabrea now. So sometimes I blame this NDC administration. Honestly, because someone to me one nothing anchor. Oman Crawford the day a Jawasum. Cocoa sector problems here cost so I can't brugu ye over $60 billion. Nasem Ketwa. I want my brugu mismanagement in your my cocoa so up to date. Yaman Crawford be and no man now known that it's important to note. Said the finance minister Eddie Kayano already President Mahama directly the Ministry of Attorney General said when you remove the entire 8 years. Rots I cause so ewe cocoa board. One more mudi sika I ne one more creative problems. Some my yense member solve problems. No, you better make sure say every single person is accountable. Tena one say bebre now I say yes since ye massa are now
to purchase approximately 123,000 tons of unsold cocoa beans. Costing over 280 billion CFA franc, around $500 million. The country's agricultural minister assumed direct oversight of the crisis, pledging to purchase all immobilized stocks.
Yes, so it's because it's worrying, which means that all this while I must say, one more price no was no. Now one more produce, one more janum dia guho. Abani nyasika enya the ento. Because one more moton, one by almost say a buona dindodo. Koko other, other countries almost so a cocoa juma. No more price ever form. So no. And why you see I'm saying President Mahama is a visionary man. Papa no. No emergency no call for cabinet meeting.
And your team was also a visionary.
A buona what no. The farmers understand that.
They say
yes.
Na den almost across street no so called.
One across street. Medical catch us. So one more across street no and cocoa farmers.
But so he said.
I'm telling you. One more across street no. They are not cocoa farmers. They have been bars. Many poyando. Ono Aswanto constituency. Me say, Aswanto constituency. Aswanto constituency. Me name about 204 NPP communicators are. One must say Ponyando and a bass some demonstration.
And they all
went. What can I say? They say a more organizee. Poyando. Me say yes. I am ready to defend that at any point.
Poyando.
He was the mastermind behind this whole.
David Poyando. How can I say me?
And that's what no hobby. Why wouldn't be hobby? So demonstration. Why wouldn't be? No, I'm ho. This is a political actor. Now Poyando will go vote.
Now why no ebia no okoko fu you don't know. Na me amete. David na me amete hai. But
you don't create an impression say you are crying more than one more What?
Cocoa farmer, you don't know.
Cocoa farmer. Obia betime a cocoa farmer.
Sure.
And I'm saying
so you can't say that.
And fan who say we MPP ni anasa we NDC.
Sure. Or a cocoa farmer.
And fan who say bosom anasa kwa sorry anasa free nyame.
Bosom ni asori ni di.
See, the most important thing is how we cocoa kwiani. But the picture should be painted in such a way. You are doing that in good faith. But the moment you decide to politicize it, no, very well.
Mami kwa na sama Bruni hona mintie no mi wi maba ima. The final arbiter. So to speak. All right, but Amasama, let's listen to you.
Yeah. Prof. Before me starting, first and foremost, Mechia Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Bibi Bia Owo, the leader of our great party. And then again, Michelle lawyer Justin Fripon Kwedia, General Secretary. Any position. Dana be a contest.
Vacant position or yes. Contest.
Yes. So democracy a contest, democracy.
But on the
contest.
He said uncle.
Prof, before me start,
Before I start, my name Paul Yando didn't come on 1 minute. Me Paul Yando na at the same.
Pacho nyamia dumo.
Kumasi boko de.
Oh, nyamia dum kakra.
Ya de nyamia se. Na MPP muti sen wo Kumasi.
Oh, kakra yekuso.
Muguso.
Yeah, the reforms about. The share your party this year. It to me actually a party done from the grassroots. I could see the national level.
Okay.
And then when you manage so the 1st of March. I share the registration of our new members.
Well, my answer, but no, demonstration course was a few years so no. Uko biara.
Wandaroma, Niko bipa.
Na uye koko ekwieni.
SOMPA FM.
That's number koshe tenya adie no pa esipie. Da bi ni amikodu ye no. Eseweni. Okay.
My establishes say Uko as NPP Amanyoni. So who catch me say we are regional communications. Yes. So as
NPP, they sympathizing with the farming. What you say?
Me tell say pa.
Minya mami nche that same way mo. Your president John Mahama.
Na wan na boy.
Ni mo bia wo. Omo mo wo a mi hu wo mo no eye biafo a. Omo ahyehyɛ omo Olympic boot ne omo te kan ni ade. Police go na ka say te kan ni ade ne de omo pɔtɔ baby. Ayɛ sa nka na nyina so ne we nyina no ekura wo mo a. Omo di beti jetu kɔkɔ akira ban ne sɛ ekwan a wo de omo efa so no omo ani nye ho.
All right. Many Paul say what clarify the issues, but ye jaw Marco then I would be jaying.
Jamidi Jamunina say, Edna McCoy, no, if you are fast more can say. One, Nipana Yakofana free cook, Fana Abesi Coco board this one. Ugar, your pen were a Randiabino. Then the Coco, need ye interest, no, a football. It's Yampe for a quarter of the Emmanuel.
Yampe, I never tried Boyano. What's it? Yampe for a quarter of Famano.
As a man, no, I'm not said the James Chelsea. Because Nadia way na ye atia a sports promotion near the other. Wouldn't say or call Coco board, no. Was in what the Coco board Sika was sponsor GFA. Okay.
Oh,
Prof.
Yeah.
Before me start, me start to say, we sisi kuyafwe aye, we sisi kuyafwe aye, mama ben we sisi kuyafwe aye, mama ben we sisi kuyafwe aye.
Now what's on your way? Uko fanway.
I know want to cocoa farmers no almost to be.
That a human almost.
Oh, I don't know more the mono. Miss more repetition now. We see kuyafo ai. we sisie kuafo aye mama ban we sisie kuafo aye mama ban we sisie kuafo aye.
So from where you sit, as solid as you are, as a good researcher as you are, as a good academician as you are, you know data, you know statistics. Do you think, sir, your man pinning was he say careful?
Say I don't want my queen. I mean starting.
Starting.
All right, me starting. Prof, President Mamani and a daily graphic. Or see, beauty of Ramadan lies in compassion, generosity. Mesre, he should be compassionate enough not only restore the amount of cocoa farmers. Say beauty of Ramadan lies in compassion and generosity. Cocoa farmers are crying. He should be compassionate enough. Say adia almost say on restore previous prices no. On restore more. Now head cut now why no. It doesn't show an act of generosity. It doesn't show an act of compassion. Into your best friend ohona cocoa you care for a panacho. You see, Prof, NDC communicators ya scripty nyama momo into omuba the same thing and omuka. Prof, how can you sit as a communicator of NDC now I can say cocoa for they are okay now you explain that then they are very okay. Wa ukasano President Mama no kra akoye head cut no only me or see I am a cocoa farmer, so when the prices was reduced onagasa acknowledge say was reduced though. It affected me too. English word affect nature saying I then now see they are okay no. The president now acquire head cut no cabinet no. Meaning onajatum say akekua for me bwana. Wajatum. It will communicate don't mean better na enka say kwekua for they are okay. When the president is admitting to the fact and me too also. Okay. I want to empathize with farmers so that they know when we take any policy decision, we know that it has an effect on farmers and we feel it as well. Now wako haircut no cry him say juma na wedding we dey juma boni. Wote ha catch cocoa farmer say ne esi ya no they understand. Who will ever understand say Prof ye tua busumi aketua 3,600. Busumi be sanso a SOMPA management say ye tua 2,500. Ye ko kan ya na wa so see what ya say. Which rational human being and obeti me akasa asem mu akere no. But you see, the leg of the argument is that one of the things that NDC communicators is that in the international market pricing not dropping. Definitely, I was say a buy soon dropping pricing. Sure, this is 2nd October 2007. Prof. Joy Online. President Kufuor announces increase in cocoa producer price. Now, Prof, me person won't hear story.
I'm listening to you.
Or see. President John Ajekum Kufuor on Monday announced an upward adjustment of producer price of cocoa from 9,015 cedis per ton. That is time now. Yeah, that's spend all cedis, and so 9.15 million cedis per ton to 9.5 million cedis, effective from the 2007-2008 main crop season. With this, the Ghanaian farmers' share of the FOB now stands at 72.11%, up from the less than 50% they were receiving 7 years ago. That is before Onubebabe ye president. Now, Prof, ne AC nano and no namibe hintinu enti pay attention. The increase comes at a time when the price of cocoa on the international market had dropped from $1,900 to about $1,500. Yet President Kufuor increased producer price. And kwesiwa President Nana Ankasa onusuni time Ghana Web cocoa price maintained despite global price decline. And this is also free former agric minister. Government has maintained the producer price of cocoa beans for 2017-2018 crop season at 7,600 cedis per metric ton, despite a sharp in the price of the commodity on the world market. So this is nothing new. So we use it as justification to go and haircut cocoa farmers. No one the effrontery, the vim, the vigor. What better now will justify? You see, the NDC supporter, instead of even being sympathetic towards the cocoa farmer, what better now say demonstration yeah MPP for na acquire demonstration no. But MPP for no munya Ghanaians. So munya Ghanaians na ejuma mu
making noise about it.
No, but what is the advantage? Here the reality is that price what president I reduce price and it is not the first time in history say cocoa price I reduce Ghana.
Sure.
So correctly by say he's not even maintain the price. You see what's the important role of a government? The role of a government is that when the going is tough, you come in and save your people. That is where social intervention comes in as a government. But government, if the easiest route for you needs an international market, I drop in say, usu drop it. Meanwhile, with out here, all your indicators are good. And I never knew say a time will come for NDC where happiness on the international market will be a yardstick for them or an escape route for them. I never knew say a time like that will come. Prof, Ukraine some time ago, if a soothsayer had told you, say, NDC will base their argument on near happening on international market, will be JD. COVID, Ukraine war, then I'm catch there. Ghana na COVID, even Ukraine numpa intakwane si or hokrano or mu inflation ya. I'm telling you, and that's to say cocoa price now a drop on the international market, and the Ghana na affected. Cote d'Ivoire were maintaining the price. Because government be only say that is where the government must come in, because who government who are the resources of the state to be able to cushion, and that is why we say cushion them.
All right.
Because all you two say and permanent thing now, and then price stability, because when you say cocoa price and stable, change. So how come you cannot cushion them for this season? Be next season a cost raw. No wait me then you get some report from me. But Ali Kasayo, Mr.
Oh, some time 70 minutes. Also started 20 and I count 2 minutes, not 17 minutes.
David.
Please. Measure time pa.
Sure. Before yebeba abemu na NDC omwajaye eka of 1.9 billion 19 billion Ghana cedis, equivalent of $4.75 billion. Uti say MPP nanado abai make any noise about it. Bio Musanja a rollover of 190,000 metric tons of cocoa. MPP. The MPP government never made noise. Yebaya price declining from $3,000 to $1,800. The only thing President Nanado government did was no. So the government must step in. So if a government in difficult times, you choose the easiest route on your cocoa farmers. Meanwhile, at the Jubilee House, increase workers 67%.
I sure.
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. 67%.
I sure. I'm also asking.
Oh, you can cross check. So I like you. You can easily say laptop next way anymore. Cross check. 67 no.
Jubilee House,
your friends say
workers
67%. And utumu omo de ahuchere enka omo.
Hey sir,
some of the people talking say yes sir they say ahuchere aba me boa prof. And aban no civil servants na aketua so. What be that say aban apart from say we increase wages no. What's anko wages so? What be that? But you see in all this no, the other variables of the farmer remain stable and are constant. Enipa na obon the price on be don man no. Ono onfani who say buy 8 or 2,500. Say by day no oji 200. No spray cocoa ma no say by day oji 200 na no oji. And so buy it to waketu price no so. How insensitive. Na cocoa border. Omo increase price there. MPP are mismanage. Already free from 3,100 educate to 3,600 there, and I thought it's forcing, and there abasuboni na omuji. Suddenly, CEO Akwatina miscalculated one cotton cocoa when the prices were high on the international market, as high as $13,000 one cotton. Thinking say ebesanko high, how greedy one could be. So person cost non cotton. Now the market has come crashing. Usi suddenly you make U-turn and blame me about. Before reduction way, did you ever see?
Me bacho. Sa some now okay say Jubilee House. That's false. Me bacho nyabutre. Say 67% yeah to market tree, it's not true.
By what percentage?
Me patcho.
Okay.
9%. It was
9%.
It was across board. Please.
Oh,
please.
I'm speaking. I'm telling you. You know me off record.
Oh no. What record?
You know me. A man of record.
No,
I will challenge it. I'm telling you, they increase it.
So you wait by
67%. And then I
have checked. It's not true. But because there be one land. Time now 38 minutes. Why you so 18? Be 17. I want to be fair. I made that say. 17. I don't hear. You're waiting to refer to it. I'm a son of Brody. Hey, I'm better rafanga zinu. Zinu better rafanga. Okay, Pacho, Yanko, Ima.
Prof.
Yeah.
My benchia na benchia ET for me of a PB team, your friend ya prempe ya P.
Oh, ya P.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Metia baby a offer. Say I'm raining tea. Let's go quickly.
All right, that's fine.
Now, you beside who say Ghana any Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, you mean Ubumwa per record. You produce 60% of world cocoa. True or false? Why are we having this conversation? Failed leadership, structural issue from way back. Both MPP, both any NDC. Me papa you cocoa any. I don't know if anybody has experience with cocoa farming. Maybe a cocoa, mabo cocoa, yaswa cocoa, yeburu cocoa, yahata cocoa. Now, if you know the plight of the cocoa farmer, a how cocoa for a kum, any amanium, we wouldn't be doing this MPP, NDC, politics, and gimmicks. Now, I'll share just one experience. My name is Papa when any baby call echo a foam. Cocoa who my eye coy. Ni sika ko shorty we foam. Ye ni sika mpa ye de be faka from a foam dia ba techima dwompo ni atoaso akofie. Intina was ye twabode e ton we foam ho. And because of the dire situation that we found ourselves in at the time, now was your tongue body drew nya betem the whole bunch 1 cedi. Because nipa na auto body so we say one town coffee. Inti ye twa body drew mako 10 for 10 Ghana cedis at the time. And you didn't sca the faka e befi. This is one of the numerous challenges are obeying ubia oye kuku efua obe catcho. And so it is not a conversation solely for those in suit and tie. People who sleep and sit in Land Cruisers to come and tell us whether Ekuafo are happy or not. Now, how can it be just like I said? Say Ghana, any Cote d'Ivoire, it produces 60% of world cocoa, but we don't have a say on the world cocoa price determination. You theater in Cote d'Ivoire, you theater in Ghana, wait, what sort of mediocre discussion are we having as a country and as a continent? Yentimini Cote d'Ivoire, since time immemorial, to have a mechanism in place that we will complement, collaborate instead of compete on the world market. Yentimi come mom say Ghana ni Cote d'Ivoire yenya ye bi before no ye betimi aye bibia be boa ye kuafo any the cocoa industry instead of competing with each other. And so abaya bako, MPP, NDC. Now when you come to the issue of debt, we say amasa myself could a car mobile to 2017. Some small commodity 32 be at war in 2024. There is no moral high ground for any of these two political parties to come and tear the discussion on cocoa. But then going forward, you have to ask yourself, what is the real issues? Because you real issues now. Yebeka MPP for omuto cocoa bottle 80,000 a year here for the next 5 years. Wait, Sam. You don't need a magician to tell you cocoa prices in Ghana were coming to drop. The moment you start to say yes, celebrity CD-dollar relationship, because so CD now then is what automatically you nim say nanka cocoa bo ebeba form. Right? Prof. Yes. Time at MPPD age $1 no 14 point something, almost 15 cedis. It is a dollar na be do 10, 11 automatically. Say world prices are come from Krana. I was see who say na cocoa bo so bete. True of us.
No crepa.
Because your cotton cocoa no $dollars mu. Na ye buy ye to the CD equivalent. I'm a for.
Sure.
It is a dollar no and I want to conform the city number. This Sikane
Beconform.
Now, world market prices, and this is where I want to dwell. Abba form. Automatically, a better for even if you want to give them 100% farmer gate wine prices, the solution lies from where I sit in collaboration and not competition.
Collaboration.
Yes.
Collaborating
Cote d'Ivoire. Two countries. We have some money in our saying. I think just UN member states are over 178. 192, right? Thank you. Out of this 192, Mienu contribute to 60%. So ebane say na ye be so yekoku akono maka say na die ntua say wotina we ni betua. So it is, you see, ye can nyina na leadership, and it is not even about MPP and he said no. We should be looking at ways and means Ghana any Cote d'Ivoire ebetimia collaborate to control cocoa price at the world market.
The UN states members, you know. Yeah, we have 193.
193.
Yeah, 193. Yeah.
So 193 emu pe control 60% of cocoa production in Ghana. Some mienu pe na year soon say Cote d'Ivoire for the apro Ghana for the yatesom si etomo. Are we serious? Are we serious? Prof. Senke abrofo and the control product beer or more control 60% of world market. Ready nyankopon. I think how the kidney kon when you be. But yeah, you see, and that is you see development, you know. And I know young was a young politicians whether they learn or munim and our munim na ya bro na yo. Because prof obi a wosuya development be anim ade a friend wealth systems theory. Now under the wealth system theory, you know, as a oman and as a aman hold on na ewo ewiase no. You will be no ma omofre omo hu superpowers. Our first class countries no America, UK no one. Yeah. And omo no ayo omo ho say yen and ye wo tumi wonim de ewo akade ne eho niam say ade a mo de ba row bia ye bedan aniama mo. Enti wo de board ye ba near 25 cedis near kwa ni need food ya abre 50 cedis. So omo nua koko ni board ye enso board ye boy fu omo krom because ye ton raw ne moma omo de bi be ma omo krom for no ma dan bi ni no omo de abre. And until now we have been playing to this gallery. Enti it's not an issue of say and ye require reforms ye njibo sia bio because oye ni nyina wi at the end of the day hefa na wokoton okoko. Then we come to the point where now we are talking about ye value addition. Prof.
Yes.
Ghana for nuani ye di. Cocoa percentage wo me dey.
I've not checked.
Say chocolate ne million Ghana for do say. Enya dia ye Ghana for aduane cocoa say
milo di amafo no milo pa.
Me kasa in statistical terms. The relevance or the significance. As compared to bibi to say rice and I say ebro and abanche. Almost the idea ni bia ubenya sa ingredients you. And so this issue of now trying to have value addition no say ya been say be collaborate with our neighboring countries, especially Cote d'Ivoire yemi enu kabom ye 60% na. Ye be produce cocoa no wa say ye the value be ka ho ye nya nipa momunni.
But there'll be room for exports.
Yes. And into never can't say, the policy be about will be anti export on your map, but all the way they acquire to African standard, it doesn't meet the international standard. True or false?
No, great.
Yentik Romana a apostle Kodosa for ye, because it's me export here. You can't say international standard. Who sets the standards? And Abrofono are able to set, but yentimi because we compete. Into so make me for traba no ma be mako di vuafo sika fia bi and politicians no moji bibie die wonu de go na o mako diska na no be ba Ghana ha no so aban ya hu se wo bre di $20 billion si fa hye wo ho o be gide hwete sram. And so for me once again I will say that let's think more of ways to collaborate. Yem pe kwan ya be fa so Ghana ye dua bi, Nigeria ye dua bi, Cote d'Ivoire ye dua bi. Sa nema ye nyina ye dua se ye mfa nko adwaman so ana world market na ya pesi create an African marketer. How do we go about it? Now when we are having this conversation na oba be catch we have a plan for say 5-10 years a person the better cocoa industry, no. And this is what we are going to do. And in fact, we can't do that without the cocoa farmers. I just wait try to happen. A because was one a for atiase. Communication wise, there's a problem with that statement.
What are you expecting?
Something is better than nothing. Some of them go coffee to November. Near mamma, when I feel you say, Mamma 2005 mejanesa, medase. And no interest in so. But a big good them were mean yashe, no. They shouldn't mistaking that for acceptance. Yeah, MPP NDC. Young prosecute you. See, I say a attorney general or on take you over now. Amount for Mudiska or Coco Bonnet. But this is not an issue from 8 years ago. So, all the national service for 10, Prof. Ebejina now be some say no person national service on Meka Sehefa.
Accra.
Oh, not may pay company or person on Meka Somme.
On Meka one Coco board. 2 a year VRE. 3 any those
why do they want to go there?
I mean the Muna Bechremi.
Right. See, Kadina a cost will Coco board and 8 years asem. But for political experience, near fancy 8 years ago. Now, omo DB 8 years ago, see a benye biya tina so omo bedemwa. Yemo monko dem. Now, the cost of this price, upese wuhua, go and look at the solutions that are forcing a professor say yen fanye. Upese wuhu cost of baby ya baby ya. Ato forcing the solution no a better baby fiba. So solution if 8 years ago, the recommendation will be limited to 8 years ago. A structural issue. It's not just an MPP issue. It's not just an NDC issue. A policy and leadership failure. And Ghana must collaborate as a matter of agency with Cote d'Ivoire. Yenhwe kwa befaso a better the cocoa industry.
But Prof, there's
something. Wait. Unim Jessica.
Jessica, Teachman.
Also, Chia.
Imagine so.
SOMPA 106.5 FM. Maminka will say 21st clinic as well as Sunny. Na yabano a year sciatica commandant no one a year. Me patrol on one a year 21st clinic. Amasawa Bruni, allow me. When we are done, we'll give you the opportunity. And I believe, say, perhaps you might not need any opportunity again. And so if you talk, you don't get the opportunity. At the 21st clinic, we must talk. So do we need to know what? Wayare sano unyan in terms of me patrol we are experts when it comes to a sciatica treatment. Me patrol Africa hangina no we are brutal. And me patrol say hona untrimu twetwe. Kan every unase ebepem go ton ehonu mu baby. Now we je wanjia who say a sciatica bia wo de beko a wo benya yadesa no anu ye 21st clinic hwe mo on crying tantra hill runabout say what ma wo mo a Roman Catholic Church no echiri hwa kaswa obehu mo new market obom kwan no so say wo kumase a wo mo ehwia overseas baby SOMPA FM wo no ehwa no mo sunyane wo mo ni regional hospital first gate ne na di hwe ni mo wo offices in Techiman Kransa Takwa de wo mo efie kuma number 9 taxi station Takwa wo mo Roman stores no de din hwe ni mo na ubetimi from 054 0311 311 054 0311 311 na mamenka wo say ope pan wadidi a Jaws bakery for pan no moto pan kama say omo no adoko no ton sa adoko no yi kama pa say tie ni say kutu say bam eso ye pa na bo ba ko 3 series pa to pe bia ton abomode na fa we kire 2560688832 02560688832 na kai say tontina 74 edro we dia me bodina na matuchi amado tontina 74 hey me ba drop ahoden dia ye wadwuma you need that energy in the morning to work with that. Me ba drop omori na competi 74 tontina 74 and no beka wasa me dia mam me ba drop esiesie ni pedua wa wo yade kwankro say ye nkro tra say moja broso wa hra na obrebo be ma ujunso ne ma enum kankan oba obu nsa na de hawe brewo no me ba drop wadura ne tontina 74 T74 Ebeka wasamama Food and Drugs Authority for ajatum we oba wa fefuru a enye mawo we oba wo makoda no fo enye mawo na we akora so a wonye ndi 12 years so enye mawo na over the dudu mo tu ewo nkran ha bomodin na fa we ni kire o kan si drug lane kuma say Ashton calling a cable. O person only din komoswa. Fresi 024 60 73498 024 60 73498, or you can call them on 050 1628 931. In the next 7 minutes, Meko Namakwa for a calls, but Amasama Bruni, I'll come back to you. But Ali, Maminti Okakra. Okay,
Mamenfa Akwenya iso na menfa just a minute. I think say Sugarcane Farmers Association of Ghana. Efa Commander Sugar Factory ya eba nansi ya na ye pese a revival factory no President Mahama set up an interim management say one more enye domusuko no one file report to bimra report no ekoma minister agric minister Elizabeth Ofosu-Ajare na kamia ko say after 6 months no one more enya te bibia trade minister Elizabeth Ofosu-Ajare say report in the buy no one more train say Commander Sugar Factory ebesha se juma so munya NTBBA and to my file right to information RTL say one pay the full report the command minister concerning the status of the factory ni arrangement on proposal yes how to rule out the factory, because a lot of them are very jobless in the constituency and fee say MPP are buying more in terms of revamping the factory till now say abanye wobetimi yeden revamp President Mahama Swatwa namon and set up this interim management of the reports akoma trade minister na ekamia ko yese nyan enti which they are sending Mr. CA a copy ama all the relevant agencies including the chief of staff, office of the president, deputy minister, chief director, member of parliament, blah blah municipal, all the so they make na kosi gina say mesre say one mayor hunu the eco's war at the moment on this
but I'm saying recently as of February 2026
yes
the Minister of Trade
Elizabeth
Ofosu-Ajare announced that the Commander Sugar Factory is being prepped for revival by the end of 2026.
Yes.
Despite being currently non-operational, disconnected from utilities and in debt. And you know, so wakasa.
Yes, but they are still skeptical about
wakasa.
I mean,
February,
yes, some are skeptical, about some say Enrichi and make it that statement. That was 2 days ago in Parliament.
That's it.
Parliament.
Sure.
But I think they are skeptical. More are requested for right to information. Say reports now interim management. They come the ministry. One per full report. Said the be one so be domo so kwa hunu say. Idea. No wombe either so mon train and I say woman compared my fufro being a day enye semestre say the ministry so betimi full report na eden amwo no madom soko na e ka me kwa de anka abenka be ya you matter what common prioritize the Commander Factory.
But they've given the time. They've given the timeline. Say, about my timeline, they say by the end of 2026, and Commander Sugar Factory will be operational. And one mama roadmap as to what they are going to do.
Well,
I've gotten the roadmap.
The same thing happened 2025 with the timeline and Roman Kosiaga. So they are skeptical. So I think to be best say yebema or more details of this, information. Say yebe omejina so atimini how to maneuver their way through. So that is what I just wanted to to actually pass across. But with the cocoa, Bruha Hadodie, Meka say. Ekuyafuo no yetu omase. We understand them and we know say sikei enomode bibia enya aban no pe say sika no wo bete so ka aban no ewo sika ko no abetimi ayekora manabro so atase but we say one mo setimiti ase aban no waye na famode from 70% FOB e dey 92% FOB in the history of this country being see that MPP aban bia no watimi aba amanabro 70 da e bin see that in the annal history of this country. So this should tell you say po mo omodwene ekuafo ho a we NDC abanya esi nchen a enya ade a eyeyi tino mesre menua bema say woma Ghana fo nyina ehunu the banner ye ne anamwa otuo in actually ensuring say akuafo Ghana nyina so ye den ko betom na monya propaganda na wo mo ye confuse akuafo no at the end of the day mo ye propaganda nyina mo ana mo wada pa be den e be dadie. So when I said say wo mo tiase I say once our governments are decided so we jump from 70 to 92%, no one who sam pa bana ya den ayebi. I didn't say this to actually say when we are comfortable with the amount, but with the current world price ni the kika ka ho nyina no anamo what no and so I wasn't saying to say be as they are comfortable with no they are not actually comfortable. So basically that is it.
Okay. Amasama Bruni raised some issues on salaries of government. I've done some deeper search, but the Nyabotre. Okay, so based on reports and social media discussions surrounding the 2026 budget cycle in Ghana late 2025, there have been widespread claims that salaries for presidential staffers at the Jubilee House were increased by 67%, while the general public sector workers received 9%. Here are the key details based on the search. 67% increase claim. Various sources indicate that in the 2026 budget proposals, compensation for presidential staffers was significantly higher than the general worker, with figures of a 67% increase frequently cited. But these are only amount for allegations are 1 year. So we can
and yet, Prof, initially you quoted 9%. No, and that 9% was for civil and public sector.
So I had to go.
Please, relax.
Yes.
But so you had to, because when you say my copy tell a member.
Oh, what of
revenue? Prove him. I calculate. I can't crash you.
I can't crash me.
Maybe crash you.
Me, you can't crash me.
But you see,
yes.
Nya okay, you know. What was I missing charging phone, mommy? Unfortunately. Oh no, my phone is going. Oh no. And that's me know. If I don't laugh, I have it here. You know me. I have it here. I don't have because my phone is
today we don't have.
No, but Prof.
Yeah, but these are claims that people are making.
Prof.
No, please. One who said these are claims that people are making.
It's unfortunate, my this. Other than I would have gone into the budget to pinpoint the place for you.
I'll go into the budget.
Okay, once we are talking, you can go into the budget.
I'll go into the budget. Yes. Don't worry.
So you compare from the previous government and the current government. Unfortunately, that is where you see the percentage increase.
Unfortunately now, they say minimum salary or moje, and a minimum salary and now moje. Now come my calculation, no.
Prof.
Well, I'll come back to you. Why? Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, why not coffee? Catch us a bit chat. Why? Sir, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Somebody one said you are going.
Hey, sir.
Now, what's on the radio page? There's also just some power. The anything and why.
I just go. I just go in him.
That's Baba coming. Yet I union no more say. Now, whatever me answer. And come on, you're kicking now, man. She said, "Be MPP ni Katen and Kayania. Ebian Kayan was no monkey, be anything." And I'm saying this is what I said to Coco, Kone Baby, and say that as a woman, you know, the gun, a Criafono, a tonte. Yeah, I can't say gun, a Criafote. You people are still a Martin. For about 2028, yeah. Coco, you better be a Duma or Ghana. You better my million and animal Criafote on the road. Name we had Coco, what you better swap our name. I hear Martin to say yes or Bayan is that. Nakuanino, Opano Nana Baye, Juma, Edim for some people. Nanya, when we are, there be a woman check your body, and this is a work of war, and this is a work of war.
Mammy Nasser, I'm a fan next caller. Hello, good evening.
I'm a credit now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Me back to for some way. Some more hand number, mommy. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, me back to 1 minute, I say.
Umi abeba abadi and Chama Osman the Mukadi. Yakabi, the Yami Wawa. Yami Cassia, and the Ambassador Book. Oh, yeah, it's your book, the idea Cassia. Obu Falalia Potaka, Bubaji Party, be Abaganda, water, Yababu, Emilia, the Saya, Dialu, Robin, Busuma, Situami, Reggie, Ashes, and your man. Mamma Ganda, me out to say, I know me, just in the who or draw, or Betty.
May I say, pass by? Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, me back to 1 minute, I say.
What is so true?
Hey, what's that saying?
Oh, Nakupado, me, oh, yeah.
All right, what am I quoting my way?
Yo, but I say, Yamisha. But you'll be my you know, Basso Saturday coming next.
Oh, okay. All right. Yo, yeah, Baby Jawai. Good. Ain't you way?
Yo, Dr. Brown, Forestry Commission.
Great.
All
right.
They are working in West. Cocoa farmers. Mommy PNP. Come here, Dada for. And let your mamma not cook. Although, in Black Abafom, I will a man send Jasso. It's a mamma not so. I'm the what so. Share LPP. I would tell them for 8 years. Then we have my cocoa farmers. Mama, what to first go? No, farmers. Free fertilizer. I put part of buy. No, but that's not fertilizer. I'm not cocoa farmers. And so I'm going to say, I will do it for that before we. I will give more fertilizer free. No, Mama Tomo, that was the whole job. No, people.
Mammy now, I said, I'm in front of the scholar. Hello, good evening.
Matamba ABC.
Me da say ma kwa ba wada mama into way.
I'm just out here and me number no.
Yeah, we there. ABC dey ma into way.
If I show you I'm communication officer into patrol. You have to go and contact because now you are going to stand there. Or not like coming down 50 officer. You have to check. Emma Abano. I had time to you. Come get that in any piano. It's your patrol. Muntumano.
All right. All right, it's you.
Abochi.
Yes.
The patrol.
Yeah.
Almost 2 months. Yatakupa, Makakupa, Atupo, the Abekata. Then the Abekata. I did that moon Katuna and what you issue. It's too much.
Hey, Nyabotre. Hey, Coco. Yeah, what my dear Coco, a Yamagana. And the Coco, Criafono, so brat. One rest, one more some now, Banamoma young Kebi. Young twat to a drink. Could there be Coco, somebody dear? Debbie, man, can one can a year cry. One can a year cry. She's saying,
One of my that's a common doma, what the patrol, one can be a photo and one than normal. It's because I was sure I would say, a common thing and I say, and I support a Mekata, very a Mekata. I'm a just Canadian. I am not the only piece of man, no fun yet as well.
Okay, ABC, my name is I say, you can't go once some night. I am how long.
Debbie, who said, whether you see. Ghana and before, and I do so, and I Ghana photo, every day, Mama, and to me,
and you know, I won't make Nabotra, I won't see you. See a cocoa, one here, I don't want to go to end this. Medase. Hello, good evening.
Abochi Madway.
Yeah, me pass 1 minute ka say.
Kwako 37.
Hey, where good at design?
Awurade adum abotchi we dey wan kan ye kura.
Wan kan ye.
Ni la te bana mai. Ano ko kan ni la te bana ko we dey wan kan ye kura.
Wan kan ye. Wan kan ye. Yankwe. Good. Sure. Yeah.
Now, man,
now, they be that who need DCB salary. I my search sign information. I'm not getting it. Now, minimum done for DC DB didn't come up, but don't be volunteer information. And to me, but some information, Ankasan, son of my out. And to the moon, why?
Yes.